superstars, it has been a struggle.
Take this personal. Nobody's feeling bad for you. You're the champs.
I don't think that time is necessarily on the Lakers' side.
If the Lakers are a part of the play-in, they will not win the championship this year.
Whoever came up with that need to be fired.
Too many unknowns with the Lakers right now.
From South Beach to South Street and everywhere in between. From A to Z.
A to Z, Keyshawn, J. Will, Zubin, presented by Progressive Insurance. Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, changing the way you buy home insurance. Now you can go online, get a custom quote, save both time and money. Learn more at Progressive.com. Alan Hahn in for Zubin, and we go A to Z, and it is Basketball Hall of Fame weekend. Shout out to my good friend Mike Breen, who's being inducted tonight. The Kurt Gowdy Award. He's a great, absolutely great announcer for the NBA, voice of the league. And Bill Walton, Hall of Famer. Speaking of which, Bill Walton's going to join us in the 9 o'clock hour. You do not want to miss that.
Throw it down, big fella.
We are basically going to say hello and then sit back and enjoy the pearls of wisdom that come out of his mouth. But speaking of UCLA big men, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So the NBA has created, guys, a Social Justice Champion Award. It recognizes a player who best embodies Abdul-Jabbar's strive for social justice and racial equality. The inaugural winner will be announced during the playoffs and receive $100,000 from the league to donate to the organization of his choosing. Four additional finalists will also receive $25,000. So here's Kareem on what made him use his platform to push for social justice.
Progress, it really started for me with Emmett Till. And I asked my parents why they killed, and my parents didn't have the words to explain it. But over the years, the explanation has become more obvious, especially with the advent of phone cameras. We now have proof of what we're dealing with. And people now can understand that and have some compassion. That's a win. And we got to keep building on these wins.
And guys, Kareem obviously was one of the biggest voices, even as early as his college days, and certainly as a superstar in the NBA when it comes to social justice and the need for social reform.
I mean, everything that Kareem has been able to do, and also, reading some of his books, reading some of his op-ed articles, really one of the most intelligent athletes I've ever met. And every time I listen to him speak, I walk away learning about the history of our game, the history of people in general, and how we can become better.
Also in the NBA, we have another story, and this is one that you had to see to believe. You can also hear it to believe it as well. So Udonis Haslem, didn't we get a call the other day as somebody?
Some topic around that where UD came up.
Mocking UD, and I said, you don't ever, he's the godfather in this league. You show respect. So he made his season debut last night. He hadn't played, as everybody says. He doesn't play, but he takes up a roster spot. He hasn't played, but he played last night, and he was ejected from the game.
First game.
I mean, so it's his 18th straight season that he's appeared in the games. That's why they got him into the game to make sure. He played 3 minutes. He got a bucket. I think he got 2 buckets, and then he got into a little fracas with Dwight Howard as they were playing. The Heat blew out the Sixers. So here's the call. Now, you got to hear the one from the Sixers' point of view. So here's the call from 97.5, The Fanatic, on the altercation between Haslem and Dwight Howard.
And Udonis Haslem now in words with Dwight Howard. And, he poked him in the face. He poked him in the face. Udonis Haslem going right at Dwight Howard. And I believe more technicals are going to be assessed here. Sam Cassell with willing ears listening to Udonis Haslem, as it's almost like Haslem has said, Howard, I've been watching you all year. I'm not putting up with it. And now Haslem, kick him out. He's out. He got kicked out. So Udonis Haslem gets in the game, but now he's not. See ya. UD out.
See ya. He went Michael K. But if you see the play, so they're boxing out, and Dwight Howard doing what Dwight Howard does. He kind of
aggravates him.
Yeah, and he grabbed him by the arm and he threw him down to the floor. And Haslem was like, no, you don't do that to me.
I don't think he threw him down to it looked like a swipe move, where literally Udonis's weight got used against him, and he kind of nudged him. It wasn't like a throw to the floor.
Well, not a throw, but yeah, he definitely used leverage.
Yeah,
and
just took
him down.
I know, but I feel like UD had that planned.
You think so?
Oh,
let me just get in here and let me get out of here.
UD loves. Come on, I love UD. UD is the first one to say something to you now to spark it up.
But
like
he had it planned as far as getting kicked out. I had it planned like this dude. As soon as he say something to me,
I think he just has a plan. He's going to set the tone. Yeah, whenever he's in the game, he sets the tone.
I mean, they blew out the Sixers.
Yes,
I mean,
that's a
big win
for
for
the
Miami.
Sixers.
Yeah, I mean, whether or not they want the number one seed or where they are, but
in the NBA don't really just get down.
I ain't trying to square up with UD though.
No, I'm saying, won't they just get down? They be fake fighting.
We should do that. We should do that one show. Top 5 guys in the league you do not want to fight.
There aren't many left.
You do not want. There are a couple.
Haslem's
I'm
one
sure
for sure.
Dudes
You don't want to
scrap with that probably can throw them things. I'm sure it's some.
There was a guy who's he's like a kickboxing champion. Who is he? With the
you're
Raptors.
talking
You remember
about
him?
Raptors,
What's his name? Man, that's a guy you
West
definitely
used to be one.
don't want to mess with. Yeah, that's
but
another
all
guy
that
as well.
kickboxing, if he hit you one good, it ain't gonna be no
Johnson?
kickboxing.
Yeah,
I'm
it's escaping
drawing a
me
blank,
right now, but definitely know about him, and he's got a kickbox. He's actually like a champion, and that's a guy you don't want to fight. Nobody messes with him, but yeah, the league used to be more of that.
For sure.
A lot more of that, and Haslem's from that era too.
James Johnson.
Yeah, James Johnson. That's absolutely the one. But still, just kind of funny. He gets in the game. He gets recorded the game. Okay, so that's 18 straight seasons you've played. We don't know if he's going to come back. Then Dwight gets into it. And he's like, all right, I've had enough of you already. Like, you've been in 3 minutes in the game. But that's why I call him the Godfather. All right, so the guys say that Baker Mayfield.
Me to care about your games if you're telling me you don't.
And load management is part of the reason probably today that we have play-in tournaments.
Load management. Curse word in sports, isn't it? Or curse phrase, or whatever you want to call it. People, fans, are tired of hearing about it. And the question is, of course, will it be sneaking its way into the NFL? What are you making a face for?
Because heavy metal at the back end of the music.
It sounded good. It was intense. That's what we're about to do here.
Yeah, we are.
Doesn't it get you fired up? Yeah, let's go. It's about time for some screaming and yelling. And speaking of rants, listen to Greeny on his radio show yesterday. I thought this was fantastic. I heard it in the car, and I was just like, yelling out, absolutely, I agreed with everything he said on this. And it has to do with a load management reaction to the NBA, but it was a reaction to a LeBron James tweet. Now, LeBron James, not a load management guy, as we know. He's a guy that always wants to play. But he had a tweet the other day that caught me and Greeny and several others when we saw a certain phrase.
Oh, my goodness.
He said, getting close, but, here's the key phrase, I won't be in the lineup tonight. This was against the Rockets. But more importantly, I'll be there to put that championship banner in the rafters at Staples Center in front of our fans. More importantly, I'll let Greeny take it from here.
Nothing is more important than playing a game. You have a game. Don't tell me to care about your games if you're telling me you don't. Don't tell me I should get excited about these games if you're telling me you don't. You're not excited. It's more important to raise the banner. Anyone can raise the banner. We came to watch a game. We came to watch you play. You're the best player. Now, again, I don't like doing this when it comes to LeBron because LeBron traditionally has not load managed. But at the end of the day, it is just a perfect microcosm of what has gone wrong here. The players have decided the regular season doesn't matter.
Has anybody ever played 82 games?
Michael Jordan.
No. I'm just saying, like, people who have takes like this. I guarantee you.
No.
Stop. Al,
Don't give me that. You don't know what it's like garbage. Because that's what we grew up on the NBA with guys who were stars that played pretty much every night.
Yeah, and those guys weren't playing basketball every single day of the offseason, weren't doing USA basketball, didn't just have a truncated season. Like, I don't understand why we are picking apart a LeBron James tweet on saying more importantly for him raising a banner. They're playing against the worst team in the NBA.
Let's make
the Houston
it clear.
Rockets.
Let's make it clear this was not about LeBron. He even said that. He qualified it as this is really not about LeBron. It's just about the phrasing used and the idea of this is the mentality now.
Hold on. I understand he said it wasn't about LeBron, and it's the phrasing, but the tweet is LeBron's tweet. And you said me.
It's the mentality of it.
No, hold on. You said to me that raising the banner is more important than playing in a game. So why should I care about coming to the game and all you care about is raising the banner? So it is about LeBron because LeBron was the one who said raising the banner.
It's the mentality that now is
So
all
if
around the
you-
league.
Wait,
Wait
Keith,
on,
the
Alan.
mentality's messed up. The mentality's messed up because you're worried about raising banners.
Yes!
And that's why I played a game.
That's why I played the damn game to
win a
raise the banner.
Don't play semantics with me. No way. Do not play
You're
semantics
crying.
with me on
Alan,
this.
Alan, I am hurt. I'm going to try and go. I can't go. I don't feel good about it. So I'm going to give it another day or so. In the meantime, I'm going to support my teammates and show the fans what we accomplished last season. I'm going to be there. Rather than sit at home and stay off of my feet, I'm coming to the damn arena. Why is that a problem?
And Keith, let me add to this. Alan, what's the main narrative that we draw on Giannis every year?
He plays.
Wait, he plays.
And he balls out all season.
When it comes to the playoffs,
Can't
he
get it
does,
done,
he's
right?
not the same. Right.
Okay, so it's not like people are saying, man, aren't we proud of Giannis? He played every single game, and he really competes, and he's an MVP. No, we use that against him. So now you're telling me because a player misses a couple of games, but their team wins the banner.